Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. Come on in here. Sit down. This is in the Bible Bistro, so we come in here and you can sit down and get yourself something hot or cold to drink, whatever you like. Open your Bible up with me here at the table. And let's look at Psalm 62 today, verses 3 and 4. Verse 4 contains the Selah, so we have a break. This psalm is just so naturally divided. It is a wonder to behold, in a sense. So yesterday we began with the refrain. David says, "My soul waits upon God." So he's making this grand confession. This is his chorus, in a sense. From him comes my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. Now, yesterday, at the end of the lesson yesterday, I said that this is very much like what we would find in Psalm 1 and Psalm 18. My rock and salvation, defense, the high tower, and so forth. All of that is, this is very Davidic. All this language is, and so gives us that sense of continuity that we've had over and over again with David's music and his poetry. So we have this confession of faith in his chorus, and this has led many people to write music about this particular psalm. One of my favorites is John Michael Talbot in his song, Psalm 62, Only in God. So if you ever have a chance to listen to that, I would just encourage it. It's very good. I forget what album it's on. I think it's on Come to the Quiet. John Michael Talbot is the name of the author of that particular music. But he takes all the language strictly from Psalm 62. Well, let me read to you verses 3 and 4. That's where we are today. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall you be, and as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Selah. So you see again, he's having his problem with these men. They are probably Saul's minions. We've gone over several different ones who have caused him trouble. Could be others, but you can see in verses 3 and 4 just what kind of thing is going on there. They're talking a lot about him. And David has complained about that before and told them that, all of your talk is going to be vanity. It's not going to be good. Here he says, you're going to be like a tottering wall or a tottering fence and a bowing wall. Well, have you ever seen a bowing wall before? What's the next thing that happens after it bows? Well, it falls over. There was a wall on a major street here in the area where I live, and they had built this wall up to hold back a big bank of dirt. And on top of this mound, they had built a great building. And so this wall was meant to hold back the ground so they didn't come out in the street. Well, I don't know what happened to it, if it got too much water behind it or what, but it started to bow out. The bricks started to flake and the concrete started to flake, and all of a sudden you saw the brickwork and the stonework just start to bow outward. And it wasn't very long after that happened that it just collapsed. The whole thing tumbled. Down came the stones, down came the soil, out came the water. But the building was okay because they had built it well, but all that behind it came with it. And so that's exactly what David's saying to these guys. You're about to fall over and you're going to be done. He actually says that in the first part of 3, you shall all be slain. Then he says in 4, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies, they bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. This leads us to remember what James said about the poisoned well and the tree that bears uneven fruit. Go back to James chapter 3 and 4 and look at those illustrations that James gives us about the crookedness of words. So he's dealing with that. No wonder he said, my soul waits upon God. He is my salvation. He can't find salvation in any of these people. He's not going to have his rock or his defense in any of these people because they want him to be greatly moved. So David's confession there is understood, and now we break with the Selah and come back tomorrow, and we're going to look at verses 5 through 8. So I hope you'll join me then here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.